Welcome guys, I am back finally after what, 3-4 days off from not uploading any content. We are back guys with a brand new series exclusive for you guys. It's not completely finished just yet, but we are getting there with this. This is the F1 2016 Nations Cup series. Now I haven't got the concept right at the minute. What we've got planned is we're going to be doing a mini-series after Season 4 of Career Mode to coincide with the Career Mode stuff. So we'll have this and also the Career Mode on its side. This will be working alongside, as I mentioned, the Career Mode stuff. And massive props to the guy who created this mod, Arvamite, who you may know created the lovely background in the garages and... Oh, black screen. Okay, that's a bad start. See, I've been away. Luckily, this is not for the YouTube video, actually, so thank the Lord. I know why that was. So there we go. Screen should be up now. Hello, guys. Luckily, that's not the intro, so... we'll just wait for a minute, but that's a bit of a flop for me, so... Yep, this is why I've been away for 4 days, guys, so... on there. So, this isn't really the start of the YouTube video, thankfully. I'm going to be doing that in a minute, but... because what we're going to be doing, I just need to clear this up quickly as well. There we go, that's better. There we go, that's on there. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic afternoon on this very windy Thursday afternoon in the UK. We have got a storm. I can't remember what the storm's name is. I think it's like I can't Doris. I think Storm Doris, I think it's called. On there, so just want to say I am happy to be back. I am 100% better than I was on Sunday, and I've had this illness from Sunday till this morning, and I had a nice nap. I woke up and I was fine, so I thought I'll give you guys a stream. It has been a while, and yeah, I'm back for now. The career mode I hope to launch back tomorrow, guys, potentially tomorrow. If I can. If not, then it will be a video to announce this regarding other ideas that I've got lined up. So this, all you guys here right now are going to get an exclusive look at what we could be expecting for this. So absolutely happy about that. This mod is in the description, guys. If you would like to try it out for yourselves, then that'll be fantastic as well. And I asked you guys as well on Twitter this morning what track you want me to drive these cars on, and overwhelmingly, and I was actually quite happy that this one gets it, it's Silverstone. We're going to be doing a short 25% race, but we will be doing qualifying as well in this one. And apparently with this mod, all the performance is basically equal, so we could see some interesting results here. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, and the blame on the gust of wind, Ryan. Yep, on there. So we're going to kick things off, guys, with this one. Thank you very much, Cameron. Yeah, I did win in Germany, which is absolutely fantastic. And Spa will be out either tomorrow or Saturday, guys, just to give you a bit of a heads up there. So make sure, guys, to like the video for the return of myself, and if you're hyped about that. Also, as well, if you smash the like button, guys, if we get over 100 likes on this stream, then I will release this series early. And by early, I mean on Monday. I wasn't going to launch this until, as I said on the tweets, by March. So if you guys, oh my god, £2. Oh my god, Simon, why are you donating Super Chat? I need to go into that as well. For some reason, YouTube now has a Super Chat hype for some reason, and it's great to see that Simon's the first one to try it out there. So if you guys want to try the Super Chat, you're more than happy to, but you don't need to. Simon's just like, hang on. On there, so you have indeed donated on there, so make sure to slap a like, guys, share the stream out as well, let everyone know that we're streaming. We are back in business for this one, and without further ado, we're going to kick this off then. So sit back, guys, and I will give a disclaimer: all the helmets of all the teams are not done yet, and the caps are not done as well. I just haven't had time really to stick them all on, but by the end of the oh my god, everyone's sending in donations. Jesus Christ, Craig, £5 with Super Chat. You can put something in the chat, guys, and then donate. I don't know if it works like that, but insane, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, you didn't mean it, Simon. Lol. But yeah, So yeah, a bit of a quick disclaimer. The helmets aren't done, the caps aren't done, and I think that's the only thing. And all the the drivers will be changed, guys. It depends on what you want in the team. So I'm going to go through all the teams, all the drivers as well, and then we'll go into the video, of course. So without further ado, sit back, guys, enjoy. Should be quite a good one. So here we go. It is time for the first look then at the F1 Nations Cup mod, which I will be doing in a series. So without further ado, here we go, guys. Enjoy. Hello, guys. I am back. We are here for a very special stream for you guys today. If you're watching this back on YouTube, we are looking at a brand new mod which has been out for quite some time, but I found it on Race Department. It's so cool. I've mentioned this on Twitter. This is our very first look at the F1 Olympic mod, if that's what they've called it, but I'm calling this the F1 Nations Cup. And a massive shout out to the creator of the mod. You may recognise him, guys, as the man who created the original Littlemore GP car, and also the garage, the suits, the caps, everything. Arvamite, which I've left a link to in the description below, guys, so go over and check his stuff out. It's amazing stuff he does there. But for this stream, we're going to be going through the mod itself with the teams, the drivers, and then we're going to do a quick 25% race around this one as well. So, and this will be a full series, guys, that I'm going to be doing on the channel. It's going to be offline to start off with, and if you guys like it and it gets a lot of views and it's popular, I will open this up for a second series, but on online, so you guys can represent your country and do well. I'm going to do like a league system, like a point scoring system as well, and then we'll find out which one is good there. So basically, as Jacob Games has put in the chat, it's basically A1 GP, but on F1 2016. So we're going to quickly go through all the teams, but the track that we're driving on, I asked you guys on Twitter to decide what track you want me to drive on, and overwhelmingly by about 54% of the votes is Silverstone, without a shadow of a doubt, on there. So the teams we will go through right now, and first up we've got Team Netherlands. Obviously it's still got the Renault Sport, can't change that unfortunately, with Max Verstappen and Nick de Vries. I've got to get these names right, so if I get any names wrong, I do apologise in advance. Team Belgium, Jerome D'Ambrosio and Stoffel van Dorm. We've got Australia, Daniel Ricciardo and Mark Webber. Italy, Antonio Giovinazzi, of course, and Marsilio from GP2. Team Mexico, Perez and Esteban Gutierrez. France, Grosjean and Esteban Ocon. Germany, Sebastian Vettel and Nico Rosberg. Team Finland, Bottas and Raikkonen. Brazil, Massa and Nasser for that one. Spain, Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz. Obviously, the team we're going to be driving for in this episode, Team GB, with Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button will be the drivers for this one on there. So obviously, this all can't be changed, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, but you know what I mean. It's only a mod showcase, isn't it? So you already can't change it on there. So we will be driving this one as Jenson Button, even though it's going to be Nico Hulkenberg's helmet, unfortunately. In the disclaimer, guys, I will mention this. The helmets haven't been changed yet. But I will be changing it, hopefully, by the next episode. But if you see any drivers there that you want me to switch and replace, please let me know in the comments below or tweet me, and I can just make a tweak on the language thing in the RIP editor, whatever you want to call it, and we'll see how we get on there. So we will be qualifying, guys. It will be a short qualifying session, and I think that's really it I can say. Apart from that, we'll keep it on official, we'll keep it on clear to show off the cars and stuff like that. So this is a great mod by Arvamite, so absolutely hype as well. So we'll see how this gets on then. As you can see, there is the man himself. Arvamite has got a little cheeky plug on his mods, which is actually quite cool, I've got to say. But if this video, guys, gets 100 likes, I will release the first episode by Monday. I was going to announce this in March, but what can I say for this one? So we're at Silverstone, lovely track this one, probably one of my favourite tracks on the calendar. Obviously you can see Sebastian Vettel's helmet, and the finish thing is completely wrong, but obviously you can't change the faces and whatnot, but which is a shame. But here are the lovely cars. Here's Belgium, of course, and then you've got Australia, of course, but obviously you've got Nasser, which is a bit unfortunate. As I mentioned, you can't change the faces, so it's a bit annoying. There's me, Nico Button. Oh wow, this is going to go well. I can see it going well. But as you can see, we're in the Team GB garage, and at the minute you can see we've got Nico Hulkenberg's gloves and cap and all that. So I do want to alliterate this, guys, in the chat, that I can't change the faces, but you won't see all of the intro sequence and all that, because I will be doing these as highlighted videos, so we don't get any of the issues of like people's faces being wrong there. So I do apologise about that, but I can't change it on there. So, and the I'm trying to think now what I'm trying to say. The wheel also, I know why that is, so I will be fixing that for the next episode, guys. But yeah, this should be quite fun. I'm looking forward to doing this series. It's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a number of weeks now. Just down at the time, I've been ill, as you guys may have known. I didn't race an AOR this Sunday, so I was a bit annoyed. But yeah, Nico button, I need to change it, guys. I did say this would be a quick one, so I will hopefully change it, guys, for the next for the proper episode. But this is just a tease, guys, so please don't heckle me in the chat. So Sergio Hamilton, that's a good point as well. But the setup I'm going to be running is the one we've used in career mode this season for Littlemore GP. And we're going to test out the AI, because apparently this mod has made every single team equal. So it should be quite interesting to see how that pans out on there. But we're going to leave the garage, so if you want to try the mod out, guys, it is in the description. So if you want to try it out, feel free. As we're going to head out then for the first time in this Team GB car, and the gloves, as I mentioned, will need to change. The helmet you can see is Nico Hulkenberg's. I will be changing that as well, guys, so please make sure to keep that. And the car itself, I mean, the T-cam looks lovely, I've got to say, on there. So we're going to see how this goes. But also in the top right corner of your screen, as I've just realised my pedals are wrong, because I need to turn them on because I'm absolute numpty. Because apparently it still thinks I've got Fanatec thingies in, but I don't have Fanatec in. Oh no, maybe not. Alright, I think that should do the trick. There we go. Okay, let's go. So yeah, the mod is in the description, guys, if you want to try it out. But yeah, apparently all the cars are equal, so we're going to test this out, and if they aren't, then obviously we can try it out. I can fix it for the next episode, of course, so we'll see how this gets on. I will be a bit rusty. I haven't played this game since Saturday night, so Saturday afternoon, sorry. So I will be a bit off the pace than I would be, but what can you say, eh? So we'll see how we get on then. So all the helmets will be changed. I'm only going to do specifically my one and my teammates, just because you're only going to see that, if I'm honest. So we'll see how we get on here. A little bit of oversteer as we come out onto the hanger straight then. So this will be a normal thing on the series, guys. It'll be once a week, this series, and it's not going to be following the calendar. We're going to be doing a mixed range of tracks. So like, it could be Abu Dhabi first or Monza first. We're going to do classic tracks on the calendar and unique ones as well. So we'll see how that pans out. And I believe Monaco will be the finale. I have got to probably put that as the last race of the season. But if you've got any suggestions, guys, of calendars, I'm going to probably do 10 races to start off with, to see what you guys think, and then if you guys are enjoying it, then we will expand it to 12 and then obviously go up there. So we're going to do 10 races to start off with and see what you guys think, and then for season 2 of this we will change it up a little bit. So we'll see how that pans out. But we've got Esteban Ocon, fastest of all at the minute, with a 28.7 for Team France, of course. So France looking pretty strong at the minute. But we're 7/100ths up on Ocon in the first sector, so doing pretty well, I have to say. Obviously, all the car models have changed as well with a few of the teams, as Lewis Hamilton for Team GB goes fastest. So we've got GB on pole position for the time being, which is absolutely good. Come out that last corner, lots of oh my lord, that was close, guys. But we're only a tenth down on our teammate, even though with that massive spin moment there. So this is going to be quite interesting, I've got to say, going into the race. So we're going to come out the final corner then. This is where the AI are normally quicker than me on power. Come out the last corner, and that's going to put us P2 at the minute. Half a second off Hamilton for Team GB there. So it's going to be quite interesting, this. So that little mistake there we made. We're going to take it back to the pits now. So not too bad. I'm going to go back to the pits normally this time, because I want to show you guys like the crew, the garage guys, and see like that. So we'll see. And we've run out of fuel. So I think the fuel is going to be an interesting one, because you would easily go around comfortably, but I think we're actually going to go around, sadly. So obviously this is the Williams that we're driving in. Obviously the Williams chassis on the Force India. If you guys are wondering. I don't think we're going to have time to go around actually, so that's annoying, but it's a shame I can't show you. Actually, can I show you the back of it? There we go. That's the chassis right there, guys. The front of it. There goes NASA in Team Brazil. And I've got some guy behind me going very slowly. I don't know who that is. He may have run out of fuel as well. And who's this coming through then? It is D'Ambrosio for Team Belgium. Off he goes. So at the minute we've got GB12. We've got De Vries. I can't really pronounce that name. That's the one name. Oh, and he's just whacked me in the back there. Thank you very much. So that would have been game over there. So I don't know why the damage isn't really that efficient. So I will have to look into that. So that wasn't the best of starts there, but I can do more teams, guys. Well, I can't do more teams because there's 11 teams to choose from. So we'll see how this goes. I will be opening up to you guys, by the way, in another video when I officially announce it and announce the calendar. I make it all fancy. I'm going to get a special commentator to come in and do a little preview of like all the teams and all the drivers and make it look fancy for the first episode of this series. So I'm absolutely looking forward to this. So teams and drivers are not finalised. It's just to show off the mod, really. On there are little iggle-biggles. De Vries. I just can't do pronunciations. I'm sorry to any fans of him, but I just can't do him. So at the minute, it's a 1-2. Hamilton 4 attempts quicker. Jesus Christ. They're just too quick for me. But obviously the helmet, all the flags can't be changed, so I will have to do them like for result screens and all that. But the teams as freeze. Okay, De Vries. Okay. Thank you, Jumpman Sam. Team De Vries. At the minute. So the teams... Oh, I've just gone through them. Well, Joel, if you don't like what you see, mate, goodbye. Thank you very much, Daniel, for doing that. The freeze, okay. I don't follow GP2 or GP3 or not, but as you can see, there is Team France, led by Romain Grosjean. I won't go through all of these because I will probably get something. I'll get maybe a taying off from Cody's, because last time I did this, I got told off by them. Well, I got copyright striked, so we'll go through these quickly. Obviously, you got Grosjean for Team France, Raikkonen for Team Finland, Marsilio for Italy, Max Verstappen for Team Holland, obviously Giovinazzi in the Italy car, Carlos Sainz for Team Spain as he's coming across the line there, obviously Raikkonen as well, and Marsilio. So they have slowed this car down a little bit, which is annoying. Here's Vettel. Obviously, it's Lewis Hamilton's helmet, but obviously I can change that. For Team Germany. Mexico for Esteban Gutierrez, and those are the guys on the track at the minute. So just a little tease there for you guys, but obviously I can't change the flag of the results screen, but obviously when the series starts, I will be implementing them in, so do not worry, guys, about that. Helmets will be changed as well, which will be quite cool. And the gloves as well will be changed. So do not worry, guys, on that. And Ocon is indeed not his French. So I don't know why someone mentioned that. So we're going to go out again. And I think this will be the end of it. So We'll skip a little bit of the session and then we'll go through this. I did say this was going to be just a quick little video just to show it, but make sure, guys, to slap a like on this. 100 likes and we will kickstart this episode off, guys, next week. And I'll get, hopefully, the announcement video up by either tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday, alongside Top 5 Overtakes and AOR, of course. So we'll see how that pans out, but we're going to head out once again now for the final time of the session. And yeah, can't change the steering wheel. I need someone to look into that because I have no idea how to fix that wheel. So anyone can help would be grateful. But we're not bothered about the wheel. You're not going to see it, so because obviously you can see from the T-cam, it's not really bothered. So yes, I have seen the Merc. Saw it this morning. What's going around? Hamilton 31.9. Max Verstappen's up to P2 for the Netherlands, so looking too good. And I think this is going to be Hamilton, actually, our teammate. And he got through nicely there. The first names will look a bit weird for some of you, but obviously I can change it all. I've just literally just installed the mod, imported it through the archives, and sorted it out there. So at the minute, P3. Obviously, the performance has been dropped. It's not a Mercedes pace, I believe. It's somewhere in the mid-pack. So that's why you see me doing like 32s, 31s. So it's not, hasn't got Mercedes power, but the fuel's going to be interesting, actually, because the fuel drops quite quickly on Rich Mix. So definitely something to keep an eye out in the race as well. So I will probably need to turn Jeff off as well in this, because I don't want you guys hearing Sergio is faster when he's actually Lewis Hamilton. So Jeff will be turned off for the series as well. See if he... Oh, going off the track there. Not a good start. Even though I didn't mean to intend to do that, but... Oh, pressed the wrong button there. Can you tell I'm a noob at this, guys? Can't you tell I'm a noob? Right, here we go. Let's try and smash this now. Try and get a pole. We're down to P4. As I said, I think they just pick up their pace right at the end of the session, I think. As there's a whole flurry of teams coming out right now, which is not going to do me any good favours here. We've got Raikkonen for Team Finland just coming out of the pits. But remember, guys, you can vote for who you want me to drive with in this series by voting in the top right-hand corner of your screen. There's a big I. Make sure to go over that, guys, and vote for which driver you want me to team up with. It will be either Lewis Hamilton or Jenson Button, so make sure to pick your favourite, because I will be driving with them throughout the season. So I'm going to stick my name instead of like Hamilton, for example. So it'll be me, Ryan Littlemore, and Jenson Button driving for the team. Massive oversteer once again. See how this goes. Back end slides out again. But we should be looking good here. Oh, there you go. Look at that, half a second. So I think I probably need to look into fixing the AI performance. So I will try and get that sorted out, guys, for the next round. But for the first race of the season, which I'm going to pick a calendar. So I'm going to put it in the Steam group. So if anyone's got a link to the Steam group, I would really appreciate you putting it in the chat, because I will be asking you guys to vote for which tracks you want me to drive on. In the meantime, we go quickest of all with a 31.6, which puts us 3 tenths quicker, I think, ahead of our teammate Lewis Hamilton. So we will be fastest of all in this one, but still early days yet. We're not seeing them on race pace, so should be quite fun. As you can see, we're first. So obviously it says Nico Button. Do not think it's going to be like that, guys. I will change it for the episode, guys. Oh no, it has done. Look,
but before we go,
that's weird.
Let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Hülkenberg, Perez, and Lewis Hamilton. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
So as you can see, it has changed the names, which is kind of weird, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the fuel is going to be interesting, guys, in this race. It's going to be quite exciting. But it seems that Great Britain have taken pole, guys, by only 2 attempts, actually. So I've got to say, I think the pace of the AI maybe needs a little look at, a little bit, as you can see. But so far, I've got to say, pretty good. And you can see the rest of the drivers, guys. Some people have got penalties. Obviously, we've got De Vries getting a penalty. We've got Grosjean, Sainz getting a penalty as well. Who else has got penalties then, guys? I think Rosberg and D'Ambrosio as well. So that's exciting, guys, for you. But this is just a test to see the AI's pace. So I will have to look into it, guys, for you on there. So make sure to join the Steam group, guys, if you haven't already. I will be putting a thread up after the stream. So make sure to go over to that right now and follow on there. Mark Webber's in there because I can't think of any Australian drivers. Apart from Ricciardo, of course. But here's Crofty again.
Well, hello
but I'm not really bothered about that. So we'll skip through this because a lot of you don't like me when it goes through on there. So we are on the grid in pole position. Not bothered about that. It still is going to be a one-stop strategy. I am thinking of doing this as 25% race, but not entirely sure yet. But we'll see how we get on with this. If you guys want me to do longer races, then let me know in the comments. But I'm thinking because of A1GP was like short races, I may do like a sprint and a feature race. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys. In the announcement video, I will be putting a poll up for like if you want me to do 1 race only or 2 races, like a sprint and a feature. So we'll see how that pans out. So it's up to you guys if you want me to do that on there. So think about that. We're jumping straight into the race. Only 13 laps, so it's a short race, but we'll see how this pans out. For our first look then at the Nations Cup. Don't know what the pace is in race for these guys, so we're about to find out. But Hamilton looks pretty quick, so we'll have to see if that's the case. In this one, safety car is on as well, so we could see some surprises here on what people do, but at the minute, it's clean actually, to say the least. No one's crashed yet, which is quite a surprise. Hamilton's down our inside, and we are still side by side with our teammate. And Hamilton takes the lead of the race, sadly, for any English fans. Vettel's up to P3. Now, we're going to try and get on the inside of our teammate, and we will take the lead of the race back. Thank you very much. As we go very wide at the old final corner here, onto Woodcote, coming up now. We're all single file at the minute, but things can change in this race. Bit wide there. I may even think of doing one-shot quali as well and do what Arav does with his My Driver, that concept of just talking through the qualifying stuff prior, so it just makes it a bit easier to do. So Hamilton then and me still ahead, Vettel in P3. The field starts to spread out a little bit, but as I said, we are testing this mod out for the time being, and hopefully some improvements will be made. See how this pans out. Anyway, we're going to start off a brand new lap on lap 2. We're only a tenth faster than Hamilton in that last sector, so we've got to keep an eye on our teammate here. And we don't want it to be an all British dominance, which I know a lot of you would be happy about, but I want to try and make this as fair as possible. So I'm going to try and look into the pace of the AI and just see if it can be changed. I've accidentally pushed the wrong button again because I'm a fool. So I'm trying to look back. So apologies there, guys. So we're already a second ahead of our teammate now. You can see there is Lewis Hamilton there. So we're doing pretty well for our home fans right now, but really, apart from like me, Hamilton, everyone behind is quite close in pace. So I may have to change something on Team GB's car and maybe Germany's. Mark Webber's up to P3 for Team Australia, so Australia doing pretty well. I know someone's mentioned why is Mark Webber in here. If I'm honest, he's the only driver I could think the mod have thought about maybe alongside Ricciardo. So if you can think of any drivers, guys, that you want me to stick in for Team Australia, then let me know in the comments. Or tweet me who you think should be in there. So remember, we've got to think about fuel in this race because fuel burns quickly in this mod, so got a lot to think about. And obviously tyres as well. I think tyre wear's been improved massively, I think. I can't remember how to find out, but we're just going to continue on. Hamilton's right on the bum now. See that the field is now spreading out a little bit, which is not too bad. So it seems to be like GB is one of the teams to beat this season in this mod. So I think that definitely we'll have to look into a little bit for future episodes, guys. So, oh, I've done it again. Stop pushing the button, Ryan. I keep thinking it's the. Is it this one? Ah, that's it. Got the button finally. Finally worked it out now. This is what happens when you've been away for a few days. I can't think straight. Obviously, helmets will be changed, guys, so do not worry. Oh god, Goodest Gaming's in the chat. Oh god. So it seems Hamilton now fastest of all. Only by a tenth of a second though. And we've been called into the pits already from the team. No, we won't be pitting this early. No way we're pitting early, mate. We don't want that. Remember guys, 100 likes and we will kick this series off on Monday. So if you want to see the series, guys, then all you gotta do is smack that like button, guys. If you want to see more of this, or you want to see it early, because I'm planning to launch this on the first week of March, and you can get it a week early if you get this, you know, sorted out. So we'll see how that pans out, guys. Now we're pushing, guys. Now we're pushing. Right now, we're saying to come to the pits. You know what? Let's show off the pit crew. Hopefully I've done the mod right here, installing it. So we're gonna pit this time, and we've got a drive-through penalty. Wow, I forgot about the penalty here.
Okay, for speeding in the pit lane, the stewards have awarded us with a drive-through penalty.
Great. Get some hype in the chat, guys. We've got a penalty. So we've got Australia in the pits, I think. Netherlands in the pits. And are we going to get past everyone? We are indeed. Ricciardo's the first man, I think. Oh, I've done it again. Ryan, stop pushing that flipping replay button. Not cool, Ryan. We've got Mexico out as well, I think, or Italy. So not the best of pit stops there. We're going to drop down the pecking order here. We're going to lose quite a chunk of time here, so we may as well burn the fuel now. But we get to see some other teams, which is not too bad, I guess. So we've got Finland next with Valtteri Bottas, but look how close it is in this mid-pack. Really good to see. Let's just work through this right now. I'm not really bothered about the penalty, guys, because this is just a mod showcase, so I'm not really bothered about that penalty. Now let's hunt down Valtteri Bottas then. Obviously join Mercedes, and look at the straight line speed we've got. Down the inside of Bottas, and we take 14th place. So we've got Marsilio next. Probably got that name wrong, but oh well. So Lewis Hamilton's in the pits.
They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
GG Ryan, indeed Gullis. For all these cars. I'm going to carry on. Got Antonio Giovinazzi next. Obviously now joined Ferrari as a reserve development driver or something like that. There is Hamilton. Taking up very aggressively through turn 1 there, nearly into the back of Giovinazzi. Down the inside we go on him. A little bit of contact there. Apologies to Antonio. Next up, Esteban Ocon. In Team France. Marcello, okay. Thanks guys. I'll get these names right for the proper episode guys, so do not worry. Ocon now, obviously now at Force India. We'll go down his inside. Just about gone there. Next up is Raikkonen, who leads this race for Team Finland. So Finland looking pretty good here, but I think Raikkonen has to pit. I'm pretty sure of it, so we'll see if he does or not. So doing pretty well here. I've got to say the pace of the car is maxed out to I think one of the midfield teams, so that's why we're not doing particularly good pace right now. So we're going to come into the pits now. Oh my god! Oh, we got away with it. We got away with that, guys. We got away with that. Just about. So Hamilton will take the lead of the race. Not particularly bothered about that. So Finland's in the pits. So Raikkonen's gone through. Ocon, I think, is still out. I'm pretty sure of it. De Vries goes fastest of all, which is quite a surprise. So good to see him. One of the young drivers getting the fastest lap of the race. So we're going to come out somewhere, I think, in P7, P6. So where we're going to come out then? I think it's going to be P7. We're just ahead of behind Felipe Massa for Team Brazil. So see if we can get a move on here. We've got DRS, and I think Massa's on fuel conservation mode. He is indeed, so we're going to go past him quite easily. So we're now into the halfway stage of this race. So we're in P6, so it's not that bad. And we're ahead of that massive train of cars, so it's not too bad. Work. So I was amazed to get away with that drive there, that pit entry. We were over the speed limit, but we got away with it. GG Cody's. That's a fair point, Jacob. Definitely a good shout there for a driver for Australia. World Power. So yeah, I probably will do World Power. You know, I think World Power is a good choice for Australia. Yeah, I know he's IndyCar, but I can't think of any young open wheeler. So we'll wait and see. I think Australia is the only team really I'm going to change in terms of drivers. I don't really want Mark Webber in it. Obviously he has retired, so we need the drivers who are active currently, so I think I'll probably switch him. So just a heads up as well, guys, if you're watching this now, I will be live later tonight as well for something new to the series, to the channel that I will be bringing, and it will be a weekly thing, so and it will be streamed at 7 o'clock tonight. So make sure, guys, to come out for that. I really do appreciate you if you can. Probably one of the most audacious series I'm planning to do, and it's not on F1 2016. So I'll let you guys guess what it's going to be. And as our first warning for corner cutting, I should have got one there, if I'm honest. But we're catching up now to Max Verstappen. So Hamilton still leads this. This British Grand Prix, as we're going to come into the final corner. Couple of corners we go. To start lap 9 of this one, but I've got. Brake issue again. I just noticed the brake thing, so I think the cable isn't really plugged in. It's just how my wheel is clamped on the table, so I think that definitely will need looking at.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. It seems
I wonder why I was going slow.
They're coming back up to speed.
Just if anyone has just joined and is wondering why is Nico Hulkenberg driving for Team GB, this is work in progress. Helmets will be changed to the drivers specifically. I'm going to have to make a helmet for myself to stick in. Not long to go then. I am starting to get a bit of a headache, so I will probably have to. Good thing I am only in 25%. So if I don't talk as much, I do apologise, but I'm still not 100%. But just really wanted to get this mod out for you guys because I think it's a great mod. Oh dear me. So let's see if we can catch up to Max Verstappen and try and get a top 5 with a penalty included, which wouldn't be too bad. So we'll see how this pans out. Then to nearly 3 laps to go then in this race. Full beans right now. There's a second warning, so one more we get a penalty, so at least the corner cuttings hasn't changed a little bit there, so we're up by 8 tenths as Hamilton now breaks into the 34s. He knew that we're catching him, so even though we're not going to catch him by the time it's the end of the race, but there you go. I think we're safe behind anyway, so I think we're going to stay P6 in this, unless Verstappen crashes or something. So we get a 34.3, just smashing the time there. Around then onto the Wellington straight. Thanks, Gabriel, for your nice comment there. Getting a little bit of oversteer there. That pushed me out a little bit wide. Feels okay. Not as bad as it was in qualifying. So it looks like Team GB will get the points here, and what I'm going to try and do is do like a scoring system of like everyone gets a point and then just add the scores up together. I'm going to have to think about points here. I'm going to try and actually do it following the GP actually, point scoring system. So I think we're going to be safe. Massa's up now to P7 for Brazil, so gets past, I don't know who actually was behind me actually before Massa got past. Or was it Massa? I think Massa's still there actually. He's got someone to accompany.
5.0 seconds.
Anyway, 2 laps to go then. A little bit of oversteer and a bit of understeer. And I think Lewis Hamilton, is going to win the home race as well. Oh, don't want to go over that. Don't want to get another penalty. Go through Magnus and Beckett's then for the penultimate time. So it seems like it's going to be Lewis Hamilton winning this.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yep, Daniel Abt does have a YouTube channel. He did his first ever British commentary for a vlog, which I was actually quite happy about because I like Daniel Abt. And I actually met him at Donington, which was kind of cool, for Formula E testing last year in June, which was quite nice. July actually, which was quite nice. So we start the final lap then.
This is your final lap of the race.
A little bit wide there. Got a nice comfortable gap to Massa, so I think we're going to be safe here. A little bit of oversteer, but gotta say though, it's not too bad. I mean, the paces, the guys have spread out a bit more. But we'll have a look at the race results and see what the gaps were, and we'll see, really. I think traffic's going to be the problem, so maybe put it on one-shot quali to make it fair. So everyone has a lap on their own. I think that's probably the best option, I feel. As Lewis Hamilton will win then for Team GB. I don't know who's in 2nd or 3rd or 4th, but Verstappen's going to come in P5 for Holland. So we'll come into the final couple of corners then. But apart from the penalty and the drive-through, not been too bad really. We'll come around the final corner. We're going to come in P6.
Can't complain about that one. That was an
Which isn't
excellent
too bad. Obviously it says Nico Button, but you won't see that. I'm not going to go for the podium celebrations because there's no point.
I can see them on the. And now let's take a
I've
look
just
at
gone
the
through the results there.
driver's
But there you go. There's the
Sergio
results.
Perez takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after
Crofty's
that
going to be gone
excellent
anyway,
result.
so
And now I'd like to ask
which
you,
isn't too
Anthony
bothered about that.
Davidson,
But
who was your
Ricciardo
driver
comes home
of
in
the
2nd
day?
for Australia. So Australia actually won the whole event, race weekend, so
Look at where he
not too
finished
bad.
compared to where he started. That's
I
a
have to
great
say,
effort.
Mark Webber in
There'll be
P3,
twists and turns
De
to
Vries in
come this season.
P4, Max
Hoping
Verstappen
to join us
P5,
at the
me
next race
P6,
to see
Massa
just who will come out
P7,
on top.
P8 for Felipe Nasr, Ocon in 9th, and Jerome D'Ambrosio in 10th place. And the rest of the field, guys, is on your screen, which you guys can look at on there. So that has been a little sneak peek at the Nations Cup. A lot will be changed, guys, by the time the first round comes up, and it will be on a track that I'm going to be deciding. You guys can pick, you can vote for your preference of track that you want me to stick in the series by going to the Steam poll, Steam group which will be in the chat, guys. By the moderators, we'll post it in for you, and you can just write down what track you want, and I'll put it into consideration. And I'm going to do a 10-season, 10 tracks in one season. And if it goes well, we'll expand it to 12. But thank you so much, guys, for watching it. I do appreciate you guys coming out. I am still not well, but we're getting there. Make sure to slap a like, guys, on this, and subscribe if you want more of this Nations Cup. And remember, 100 likes, and I will try and get this up on Monday for definite. So until then, guys, have a great night, afternoon, evening, wherever you're in the world. I'll see you next time. Take care, guys, and see you later.